Hello everybody, I am Angry Birds. Here we are at the grand final of the Steel Division 2 League Season 2, Gonzo versus Nilla. If you didn't watch the previous games, make sure you go back and watch them. Fantastic games, the two top players at Steel Division 2 duking it out. We are at the third match in this best of 5. Gonzo has a 2-0 lead, so he just needs to win this final match to be crowned champion. Nilla can still take it to another match at least. If he does win this one out, you know, can take it to a full 5 matches and possibly win out. Who knows what's going to happen in this final? You have to stay tuned to find out, but I guarantee it's going to be a fantastic game. So Gonzo on the left hand side in blue, playing the 126th Gonzo Kovi Core. New division since Fate of Finland, and has some new units as well. So I think these are the light mountain infantry troops. He has Morskaya Petova. They are they are standard infantry units with smoke to cover themselves. The Morskaya Avto Komroti, they have Thompson machine guns. They are just beastly units. He's got 12 of those in B phase. What else does he have? He has the Dushka support MG, brand new MG. Obviously the Dushka isn't brand new, but it's brand new as a support heavy machine gun. The BT7, 10 of those in A phase. I think probably the fastest tank in the game, and we'll look to see how he uses those. We've seen some excellent maneuver warfare in the previous game, so will we see the same again? In the air tab, he has the Hurricanes, Bostons, Kitty Hawks. It's going to be fantastic to watch this division in action. Let's head over to the right hand side. Nilla in red, playing the 15th Infantry on flatline income. So we saw the Canadians in the previous game, and now we've got the Scots. It's Commonwealth all round. The game is underway, so I'm going to cover this very quickly. 161 units of rifles and infantry squads. A hell of a lot of infantry for Gonzo to go through. And then it's Churchills backing them up. Churchills and rifles with some 6-pounders as well. Wow. That's a very quick review of the 15th Infantry, but not a lot to stand out there. Just Churchills and rifles, really. So let's head into the game. On the left hand side in blue is Gonzo, looking to make it a 3-0 and be crowned champion. Flatline income, playing the 126th Gonzo Kovi Core, looking like a pushing attack in the north. Nilla on the right hand side in red with the 15th Scots on flatline income, heading into the center, and he's looking to fight back against Gonzo in this game and take it through to all 5. He still has a chance of being crowned champion. He needs to take it today, has to get the victory, but the BT7s push forwards. The vanguard of this assault, followed up by Gorno Stroki and Gorno Avto Komroti. Wow, what an advance from Gonzo. Catches Nilla off guard up in the north. The rifles have surrendered, and Gonzo is picking up a nice position, but we do have a Churchill 4 command heading up the hill. They don't have HE on that weapon though, so the rifles are going to be all alone. Nilla moving his rifles leader, bringing in the Humber Mark 3s, but he has to worry about these BT7 tanks who have charged forwards in this advance from Gonzo. Let's have a look down into the center and southern areas. It looks like Nilla has got a number of units in the center. It is still a 12-12 right now. Gonzo has not captured the flag just yet, but all advance looks to be in the northern side. Triple Gorno snipers in that northern center little town there, being struck hard by those Humber Mark 4s. But they are taking care of the rifles in that little compound. Gonzo's push has been halted. Can't move forwards for now. The Gorno AV2 Machiki do push into the forest. We'll start to take on the rifles. Nilla does move up his rifle leader to help out, but I think he's going to be outgunned here. The rifles are 2-star, and looks like they are doing okay against these AV2 Machiki here. It does look like they're taking them out. Wow. Oh, down goes the Humber though to the 2 BT7s, and the AV2 Machiki were destroyed by that squad of rifles and the rifle leader. Amazing. Did not realise they were so good at close range. That seemed very strange there. So the BT7s do move around trying to flank Nilla's forces. Humber Mark 4 moves in, takes one shot, and Gonzo decides to back off. Those BT7s move so quickly. Humber struggling to catch up. Oh, who will win out here? If Gonzo does hit that Humber, Nilla could... Oh, it does go down. Nilla could be in trouble now. A lot of his units up there in the north have gone down, but he is pressing forwards in the centre. Gonzo he has PTRS 41s remaining. There is a Hurricane Mark 2B heading up here. Looks like it's trying to take down the Churchill command. Doesn't get the strike, does pin down a unit of rifles though. AV2 Machiki do push forwards, head into the building, but they are 2-star rifles, and last time they won, and this time it looks like they're going to win as well. Wow, these 2-star rifles, I'm very impressed. Taking down AV2 Machiki at close range. Nilla does place the off-map from the AOP carrier, 203mm caliber off-map. The BT7s moving back to their own lines. Nilla did move around a Churchill 4. Gonzo's dodged that one, and he's moving back round to his previous lines. Gonzo didn't pick up a flag there though. He's made this big effort in the north, but he hasn't picked up a flag. Nilla has held him back, and Nilla has captured this compound in the centre. 13-11 up for Nilla right now, and Gonzo looks fairly weak in the south as well. Just 2 Gorno Strelky squads remaining and 1 DP grouper. Nilla looks to be advancing well in this southern area. Gonzo desperately needs reinforcements in, but everything's going up north. I think Nilla has stopped this push incredibly well. The rifles have performed exceptional against those AV2 Machiki. I'm just incredibly surprised at how well those rifles have done, even at close range in heavy forest against the AV2s. Churchill moving forwards. Is Nilla on the push now? BT7's in the centre. Do surround the sniper. He's trying to find that sniper, get shots on. This is the one problem for Nilla right now. He doesn't have any anti-tank capability on his infantry. So he is going to struggle to take out those BT7s without the Churchills, without the 6-pounders, and the Humbers, they're struggling as well. No more Humbers left on the field. Gonzo finally has brought in some reinforcements into the south. Nilla has pushed very far forwards though. Does have a crocodile on the way, but it's taken a hell of a long time to get there. His rifles are surrounded. Nilla does have a 1410, although he will lose that once these rifles are fully surrounded. What a start to this match. What a fantastic start. Looks like the off map has come down once again, and this time the Nilla chooses to surround Gonzo's units. The rifles are winning out at close range again against Gorno Strelky. They're doing fantastically well. And look at the territory Nilla's gaining now. Wow, what a maneuver. Hurricane comes in to hit that side shot. I think he just missed there. Just missed that Churchill. Gonzo's rushing in some reinforcements, trying to hold Nilla at the pass there, but down at the south, the BT7s have pushed through as well. Wow, Nilla had a massive hold of this southern area. While we were looking at the action up north, we've headed back down, and Gonzo somehow has all of his units in place. He's rushed his BT7s forwards. He's trying to take out the 6-pounder at the closest range I think I've seen a tank move to take out a 6-pounder, but he does just that. Nilla still 13-11 up right now though. This is a fantastic game so far, just fire and maneuver everywhere. The rifles have caught an M42 there. No, they're firing up onto the Morskaya Pekota up on the hill. M42 gun trying to take out that Churchill, but an M42 gun doesn't have much chance at all of doing that. Does have the APCR shells turned off, but he's... oh! I think the Churchill must have taken out the BT7 there. Those M42 guns are going to have a terrible time trying to hit those Churchills. BT7 does move through, trying to get a side shot, but I think Gonzo decides better of it. Backs away once again, although does cause the Churchill to turn side armor. Will Gonzo be able to pick up a side shot? Is this very clever play? Trying to get a side shot with that M42, but Nilla doesn't care. He's not stopping. He wants to take out that BT7, and the M42 isn't even penetrating side armor here. 70mm of side armor, just too strong for that M42. Looks like another off map coming down in the north, and Nilla pushing forwards, but there's nothing there. Nothing there. Nilla has squarely beat Gonzo's forces in the north. The Churchill finally making it forwards, about to open fire onto that BT7. Ooh, big hit. One more hit should get the kill. Yes, there we have it. Big kill for the Churchill there. The Churchills will do well against those BT7s, and they should do well against the M3 Grant Lees as well. Oh, I love looking at this unit. It's just a tank from a bygone era. 2 turrets, just beautiful to look at. Don't want to miss too much action. Down in the south, looks like Gonzo has lost his BT7s down here. The Crocodile still hasn't really made it to the front. Just shows how slow those Crocodiles are. 30 kilometers per hour on road. There is a Churchill that's made its way up to the top of the hill, but Gonzo has defeated all of Nilla's infantry up here. Nilla did make a push forward with rifles, but they have fully been defeated. Gonzo picks up a flag behind the enemy lines. It's 13-11 for Nilla right now, and the front line is just all over the place. All over the place. Oh, it looks like the Churchill is being attacked by the Gornostrelki. They have the AT grenades. Yes, AT grenades. Going in for a shot. Does easily get the kill there with that AT grenade. Relieve some pressure from that hill, but Nilla does have rifles heading in there. Down goes one of the snipers. The M42 gun still in position. Will have an easier time taking on transports. And there were 2 Churchills in here, but both of them have gone down. I think one of them was this one here that moved into the centre. The other one has gone down as well. I'm not sure what took that out. Possibly one of these M3s. Nilla placing down an off map, but absolutely nothing there. And Gonzo has now got enough, I think, to push back and recover this flag from Nilla. Nilla still has the 14-10 at this point. It's really hard to see who is up in this game. I mean, Nilla is up on tickets, but The front line is all over the place right now. It's literally all over the place. And Nilla's surrounded in the north once more. Just has the rifle leader back, holding the front line for him. He is rushing in more rifles though to recover this area. AOP carrier scouting out what's ahead of it. Six-pounder just sat out in the open, is moving back into position. Down in the south we have a few Churchills heading up onto the top of that hill. Hurricanes heading in, trying to take out the crocodile. First strike misses. Second one coming in. Ooh, doesn't get the kill either. Wow, those Hurricanes are having a bad day today. Certainly not as powerful as those Typhoons that Nilla will have access to. I don't know whether he's actually got any in his deck. He won't really need them against the Gornostrelkovi Corps. And we have Gornostrelki taking out that 6-pounder. That will relieve a lot of pressure off Gonzo. Actually may give Gonzo quite a big territory swing here. Nilla still has the 13-11 at this point. And should take back this position on top of the hill as well. I think Gonzo's really been struggling to take out these Churchills. Does have a couple of, well, he has a SD2 gun up in the north, but he's kind of in no man's land up there. He's not really doing anything for him. The rifles do now start to engage the AVTO again. The Gorno Comrotti does pop smoke, but the AVTO is caught out in the open, pinned down, and does go down. Wow, these rifles at close range are just amazing. Whoa, I have never seen this before. The rifles performing this exceptionally well. I feel like something has changed since Fate of Finland. These Sten guns must be doing an absolute amazing job. Either that or the after Machiki, the PPSH has been nerfed in damage, which I think has happened. But the Tanko Disanika are still incredibly strong, but I think a lot of that now is due to the Molotov cocktail that those squads hold. The AVTO Comrotti, or the Gorno AVTO don't have those Molotov cocktails, they just have the smoke grenades. Gonzo bringing in reinforcements up into the north, trying to push through to the flag here. May make it. The rifle leader does have a pier. Possibly could get a shot off. Ooh, didn't quite hit. The Moskaya Pekota do unload in time. But Nilla looks in trouble now. The leader goes down. The rifles have gone down. Gonzo picks up the flag, but Nilla has reinforcements coming in just in the nick of time here. Nilla still 13-11 up right now. He can capture this flag in the center, take that to a 14-10 and possibly even a 15-9 right now. Yes, 15-9. Ooh, finally down goes the Crocodile in the south to a hurricane strike. There's been a number of strikes hit that thing. Finally goes down. Nilla still has the 59 though. Has pushed all the way back on this hill. Gonzo had full control of the hill and now Nilla has full control. Wow, down goes a Churchill though. I think taken out by the M3 Comrotti there. I wasn't expecting the M3s to be as good as they have been, but they're doing very well right now, it seems like, against these Churchills. This is a bloody battle, absolutely fantastic. Nilla 15-9 up, 10 minutes to hang on and get the victory. Send this to a best of 5 or at least another game. Gornostrelki attacking the rifles in the centre here, but finally gets surrounded. In comes the Kitty Hawk. I think that's the first one we've seen. I assume it's going to hit these rifles just here. Yes, wow. Takes 2 squads out and really turns the tide. The other rifles here from Nilla see their brethren destroyed in a ball of flames, and immediately morale goes down. It looks like the Gornish Strelki are going to win this 4-on-1 battle. They are going to pick up the victory. Wow. Wow. Well, it looks like we do have a Spitfire in now, trying to take down this Kitty Hawk, but there is a Kitty Hawk fighter in here now as well. Head-on pass from the Spitfire, and that Kitty Hawk is smoking. Will that Spitfire be able to get the kill? Turns in again, surely on this head-on. Yes, it does pick up the kill. But this Spitfire has been damaged hard as well. Nilla retreating that over his own lines, trying to get out the way. It's now Spitfire on Kitty Hawk once again. The P30N versus the Spitfire. The Spitfire with the improved agility. Wow, no, it only has good agility, although the pilot has been knocked unconscious. And the Kitty Hawk also has good agility, and it feels like it has a better loadout. Down goes that Spitfire. 2-1 there. So both players lose a unit each, and look at Gonzo here with this Gornish Strelki. He's picking up 2 flags, almost 3 flags behind enemy lines. Wow, these are the light mountain infantry, so they can hold enemy territory. If they're caught behind enemy lines, they act like leaders do. They can hold frontline territory. Hurricane strike coming in once again at the Churchill. Once again, doesn't pick up the kill. Another hurricane all the way over enemy territory. Does get out alive, and Nilla now bringing in CMP Polstons, 20 mils. Does have 3 of them on the way, but I'm not quite sure they're going to be enough. Down goes the Churchill. Not sure what took that Churchill out. It must have been this M3 Conrotti once again. Those M3s have picked up some major kills. I was not expecting them to perform as well as they have been. A bit like the rifles. Nilla still has a 14-10 right now. 14 minutes left on the clock. Can he get the victory against Gonzo? In comes another hurricane. Again doesn't pick up the kill. 82mm rockets. I think the Typhoon rockets are like 280mm rockets, so they are not very powerful rockets. Here we have another two-star rifle squad taking on the Avto Conrotis. This time they are losing out. I keep saying Avto. Oh, this is the Moskaya Avtos with the 12 Thompsons. And the Thompson, I think, is the best SMG in the game. And let's see when they open up fire onto the rifles down here. I think that was the reason why the other Avto Machiki aren't doing so well. The PPSH, I think, has been nerfed in damage, and the Sten gun is beating it. Let's just see these Thompsons rip to shreds the rifles. Yeah, it's exactly the same unit. The only difference is the Thompson and the PPSH. I think these are 12 men, and the others are possibly 10 men. They're all Avtos with the Thompsons. Okay, here comes a big airwave. There is a Spitfire in to try and defend, but oh, it's been caught out. The Kitty Hawk gets on the back, and wow, those 6 Brownings immediately take down that Spitfire. The Polstons cannot hold them back. Although the Hurricanes are forced back. One of them did get its rockets off, but I don't know whether it got the kill or not. Did not see that engagement. There's action absolutely everywhere across the map. Gonzo has pulled it back to a 12-12 right now, but like I was saying, action everywhere across this map. The players must be in micro hell right now, literally microing every single area on this map. Quite a contrast to the previous game where a lot of focus was just on that northern part of the map. This game absolutely everywhere. And it looks like Gonzo is making an advance back to a 12-12. Neither of these players has an income advantage. Nilla has a strong lead, but can he finish it off? The momentum looks to be with Gonzo right now. Although the centre does look weak. But saying that, Nilla doesn't have many rifles of his own in there. Wow, this is incredibly tight. Incredibly tight. I think these M3s have been doing just a fantastic job. Still a big engagement between the Gonzo Comrotti and the rifles. Still a 12-12. Where are we going to see the next big move? Looks like Gonzo's bringing in reinforcements all across the map. Nilla right now I think is concentrating on the centre and south. He's looking to try and recover this flag here. Did lose out. So Nilla 13-11 behind now. Gonzo 32 minutes till he wins this game. And it's still anyone's bet who's going to come out of this on top. CMP Polster moving up to try and cover off this flag against the Gonzo Comrotti. Will Nilla get that flag? It's right on the edge. There are two more rifles going into that position. Does pick up the flag back to a 12-12. Gonzo has a lot of units now in this central southern area, as well as a lot of tank support to back him up. And Nilla, although I think he does have a... Oh wow, the Polston did go down there, I think, to the Comrotti with the SVT rifles. In comes a Hurricane, trying to hit the Churchill, I think. Wildly missing due to the Polstons right by. And the Kitty Hawk goes in for the strafing run as well, but doesn't get any kind of kill. Oh, but the bombs there from the P40N Kitty Hawk did get the kill on that Polston, and we follow two more Hurricanes into battle. The number of Hurricanes Gonzo sent at these Churchills still doesn't get the kill. Oh no! Wow, surrender! Surrender by Nilla! Surrender by Nilla! 25 minutes, 59 seconds. Congratulations to Gonzo. We were following those Hurricanes in there at the end. But Gonzo wins it. 3,000 kills to 2,000 losses and is crowned champion of the world. Steel Division League Season 2 champion, and congratulations to Gonzo. Nilla picks up the runner-up spot, and I hope he is pleased with that. I know he's a really competitive player, and he will have wanted the victory against Gonzo, but today Gonzo was too good for him. On a different day, Nilla definitely has what it takes to win, and hopefully we'll see him next season. I know so many of you love watching Nilla's games. I love watching his games too, and I try to play like him now and then, but he's an absolute fantastic player. It's a shame to see Gonzo win 3 games out of 3, but yeah, no beating Gonzo today. Absolutely fantastic player. thoroughly deserves the Steel Division League Season 2 champion and best in the world right now. Best in the world. Wow. Let's have a look at the kills for Gonzo. The Gorno Snipery doing a good job at the start against those rifles. Doing a very good job there. BT7s picking up a couple of kills now and then, but nothing major from the BT7s. They were the spearhead of his early rush, but he didn't really come to much. They did hold him off in that northern area. Gorno Avtos do manage to take out a couple of units here, despite us seeing a few times them losing out to the rifles. Gorno Strelky got the AT grenade off against the Churchill up on that northern side. And the Hurricanes, they did pick up a couple of kills. 2 Churchills here taken down by those Hurricanes. But remember, those rockets, they aren't as big as the Typhoon rockets. So that is why the Hurricanes weren't scoring many kills. They are only 82mm sized AT rockets. M42 gun picking up a Churchill kill. And another Gorno Strelky here picking up a Crocodile kill and a Churchill kill. Double tank kill from Athanasyev with the Gorno Strelky. So we were seeing some Avto Machiki picking up a lot of rifles kills, but these are 0 and 1 star. I wonder whether it's at 2 star that those rifles really shined against the Avtos. The Commander actually did go down against the 3-star Avto Machikis as well. Wow, yeah, more here. At 2 star, these ones defeating a ton of rifles. Interesting what we saw compared to what we're seeing in the kills list. Another Hurricane kill here onto the Crocodile. The Kitty Hawk did get the Spitfire kill and a Posting kill as well. And that pretty much rounded it off. So the M3s that I thought were getting some of these Churchill kills actually weren't. Oh, there was one here with the Churchill kill. I think it was actually the infantry. Oh, there wasn't. No, I take it back. There was another one here that we missed on the way down. But the infantry were doing a great job as well. Gonzo just death from everywhere onto Nilla. Let's have a look at the kills for Nilla. The sniper starting off fairly well. 2-star rifles. Here we go. These 2-star rifles taking out the Gorno Avtos. This 2-star rifle taking out the Avto Machiki. Another 2-star rifle taking out the Avto Machiki. So I think as long as the rifles are at 2 stars, then they are better at close range than Avto Machiki. But at less than 2 stars, they will get beaten from the looks of it. Because I'm not seeing any non-2-star rifles that are picking up kills against the Gorno Avtos. It's all 2-star rifles that are getting the kills. There was... no, that was the off-map there. Yeah. So that's why we were seeing a difference there between the kill list and the non-kill list. So at one star or no vet, the rifles, you know, they rely on spam, but at 2-star they can be really deadly. Churchill 4 picking up 3 DP grouper kills, and the Churchills soundly beating those BT7s over and over again. The Crocodile here picking up 2 kills as well. Another Churchill picking up M3 Grant/Lee kills, depending on what side of the pound you're at. And yeah, there we have it. The Spitfire did get one of the Kitty Hawks, but didn't manage to rule the skies. Wow, what a fantastic game and what a fantastic finish. Gonzo does take the title best in the world at Steel Division 2. And there is a new season right around the corner. Season 3, I think, starts mid to late June. Get your training gloves on. Get ready. Get training as, you know, whatever division your favorite is. But take part. Join in. Head on to the Steel Division League Discord. Head on to my Discord and I'll point you in the right place. And definitely don't worry about your ability. I know obviously it's intimidating sometimes watching Gonzo and Nilla and thinking, well, I can't compete against these, but there are divisions at each level. So there are currently 4 divisions. I think the organisers of Steel Division League want to take that up to 5 divisions. So there's going to be, hopefully, I think they're saying up to 60 players, you know, of all standards as well. Division 4 this year, there were 2 players that are absolutely brand new, like barely ever played. I think one player had played 1 competitive game before, and the other had played 1 or 2 competitive games. So do not worry about your skill level. You will not be competing against Gonzo and Nilla. You'll be competing against people around your skill level. So if you do want to take part, comment down below and someone will pick it up. I will pick it up and point you in the right place. Jump onto the Steel Division League Discord. That's where all the organisation happens. Or jump onto my Discord and I point you over there. That's it from me today. We have got full coverage of Division 2 playoffs coming to you. Every single game from the playoffs of Division 2 is being cast on my channel. So if you want to see those games as well, subscribe. Make sure you don't miss any action. That's it from me today. I hope you've enjoyed this one. What a fantastic series this has been. What a fantastic season. And I hope to see you all in Season 3. I am Angry Bird. Angry Bird out.